Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're looking at the Stormhawk Interceptor, which is the latest addition to my army. This model here was an absolute joy to build and paint. One of my favourite models so far. I had so much fun with it. From start to finish it was just excellent. I'm really pleased with the result. It's probably the best paint job I've done so far, and I have been, slowly progressing over time, improving my skills, trying new things, coming up with new ideas. It's been a long process, but I feel like I'm finally finding my feet in this hobby, and yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes from here, really. So yeah, let's have a look at this this gunship. So basically, how I started this project was basically getting every single piece of the model individually cut, filed down, and prepped to spray paint and apply base paints. So what I did was I separated all the bits that I needed to spray paint black first, i.e. the guns, the turrets, the missile launchers. So they were all put aside and spray painted black. And then the second set of pieces to this miniature were set aside and spray painted with Macragge blue. I then basically highlighted all the blue parts with a paint called Calgar blue, and that was like the first day, I guess, of building this miniature. They were the first steps that I took. On the second day, I basically used masking tape to separate the areas which I wanted to spray paint white from the areas which had already been spray painted. So the front here, the wings, and the tail, and I don't know if you can see here, the wing there, and on the back. And basically, once I was happy with the outline for the white, I used a spray paint called Aggrax white. I allowed that to dry, removed the masking tape, and touched up any areas with Macragge blue. And then moved on to the pieces which I'd spray painted black. And basically the reason I spray painted them black was because the metallic paint which I use, called leadbelcher, applies really well to stuff that's painted black already. So that was the next step, by painting all the silver bits all over the miniature, touching up here and there where needed with Macragge blue again, and also touching up the black areas which I wanted to remain black with a contrast paint called Black Templar. And then I moved on to the base, which I've been using for all of my army really, this method, which is to paint the base in a paint called mornfang brown, and then apply a texture paint or technical paint called agrellan earth, and allowing that to dry so the base all crackles up and creates these like rock formations. Once that was dry, I painted all over the texture paint with another paint called zandri dust, and allowed that to dry, and then I applied nuln oil on top of that to bring out the cracks and crevices all over the base. I also applied nuln oil to all the silver bits of the model to make it darker in the recesses. But continuing with the base, once the nuln oil had dried, I dry brushed zandri dust again over the top. Allowed that to dry, and applied these little tufts which I bought off eBay from some guy. And basically that was it. I mean, the other details, like the reds and the very light blues you can see, were basically just highlighted with, well, started with Mephiston red, and then highlighted with, I think it was Evil Sun Scarlet or something like that. I can't remember exactly, forgive me for that. But yeah, and with the blue there was another lighter blue which I used. But if you want, I can't remember the name of that either, but if you wanted to achieve the same effects, all you need to do is mix a bit of white with a blue that you already have. And yeah, that was it. But I'm thoroughly impressed with this. I feel I've done a great job with it, and I'm very happy with the result. I'm just going to turn it around so you can see the back of it, and that will pretty much sum up the this video. So I do have to mention that I actually built and painted 2 of these at the exact same time. So this project took quite a long time. However, the end result was just perfect for me. So as you can see, I've got 2 of them here. I'm not going to zoom out too far because this is all I can get in the shot. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in a future project soon. Thank you. Bye.